Well, immediately after the death of Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022, the throne passed immediately and without ceremony to the heir, Charles, the former Prince of Wales. He became a monarch at the age of 73, the oldest person to have done so after holding the title for the longest-serving British heir apparent. This report takes a look at the process of the formal proclamation of Charles as King of England.
Charles was officially proclaimed king on the Saturday following the Queen's death. This event took place at St. James's Palace in London, in front of a ceremonial body known as the Accession Council, made up of members of the Privy Council. At the meeting, the death of Queen Elizabeth was announced by the Lord President of the Privy Council.
My lords, it is my sad duty to inform you that Her Most Gracious Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, has passed away.
And the proclamation was read aloud.
Glorious memory, by whose decease the crown of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is solely and rightfully come to the Prince Charles Philip Arthur George.
The proclamation was then signed by senior figures including the Prime Minister, the Archbishop of Canterbury, and the Lord Chancellor. It was read aloud from the balcony above Friars Court in St. James's Palace.
Is solely and rightfully come to the Prince Charles Philip Arthur George.
And for the first time since 1952, the national anthem was played with the words, "God Save the King."
And God Save the King!
The proclamation was also read aloud by local authorities around the United Kingdom. Upon his accession, Charles became the head of the Commonwealth, an association of 56 independent countries. For 14 of those countries, as well as the UK, the King is the head of state. Other realms signed and read their own proclamation, as did Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
A degfed dydd already.
The King made a declaration to uphold the constitutional government, and he made an oath to preserve the Church of Scotland.
In taking up these responsibilities, I shall strive to follow the inspiring example I have been set in upholding constitutional government and to seek the peace, harmony and prosperity of the peoples of these islands and of the Commonwealth realms and territories throughout the world.
The symbolic high point of the accession was the coronation. King Charles and Queen Camilla were crowned during a special ceremony on the 6th of May 2023. More than 2,000 people, including politicians and celebrities from 203 countries, attended Westminster Abbey in London for the historic service. In a change to the coronations of kings and queens of the past, the ceremony reflected a more diverse, multi-faith Britain, made up of what the king called a community.